Burma coup resistance notes September 24, 2022. Ethnic regions. In Karenni area, the current Battle of Mobye continues to rage, with junta troops attacking with mortars and armored cars, while the Karenni Defense Forces attempt to prevent their takeover of the town. Action is centering on Kalawari Hill in Mobye. Yesterday a Karenni soldier was killed, 3 were seriously wounded, and 2 are missing, in fighting that lasted all day. There have been casualties among the junta troops as well, but the number isn't known. There is also fighting in Demawso and Pekhon townships. Local forces are being reinforced by PDFs from Naypyitaw and elsewhere. In Chin State, Chin Defense Forces fired for 30 minutes at 50 junta troops trying to clear the Hakha-Matupi road this morning, killing 3 troops and wounding several. There were no Chin casualties. In Korthule Karen Nation Mutraw District Papoon Township on Burmese maps, 6 clashes occurred yesterday between Karen Army Brigade 5 and junta invasion troops. 4 junta troops were killed yesterday, 2 were wounded, and a truck was damaged. 2 of the fatalities occurred at the Naypyitaw junta camp in Butho Township, which the Karen attacked twice yesterday. Further south in Korthule Duplaya District Mobye Township on Burmese maps, snipers of the Karen Army Cobra Battalion killed 2 more junta troops yesterday, after killing 5 2 days earlier on September 21. The junta troops were shot as they tried to assault a hill held by the Cobras. That makes 11 junta troops killed by Cobra snipers in the past 4 days. Also yesterday, another junta group tried to advance south along the Mobye War Road but ran into defending fire from the Cobra Battalion, leading to a 4-hour battle. 2 Karen soldiers received minor injuries from junta mortar fire. In Morn State, 2 PDFs in Yi Township attacked junta troops and their Paiu saw Hati thugs stationed at a bridge yesterday, upon which the junta operatives dropped their weapons and ran. No shooting was necessary, and the PDFs captured weapons from the fleeing troops. Junta Army desertions. News has leaked of the escape of 12 junta Navy personnel from the Morawadi base in Naypyitaw Township in Korthule Bait Tavoy District Tananthari region on Burmese maps. They absconded with their weapons on September 14, and an urgent junta search wasn't able to find them. This information comes from a watermelon-sourced revolution sympathizer within the military. A junta soldier defected to the Kachin army with full weapons in Hakha-Matupi township of Kachin state recently, it was announced today. Junta Scorched Earth Village Terrorism Campaign. In Kinu Township, the junta's terrorist assaults on civilian villages continues. Troops have taken dozens of people hostage to use as human shields against PDFs trying to defend the communities. One of the hostages was found dead yesterday. The hostage-taking has caused thousands of people to flee their homes. Over 17,000 refugees are fleeing junta violence in Tants Township, where 11 villages have been burned and 10 civilians murdered in the past 6 days. In Arakan State, 80 troops of the junta army burned down 2 ethnic Arakan villages in Buthodown Township yesterday, including Thabantown and Kamhown. The Arakan army has had the upper hand in fighting in Kyauktaw and Mongdaw townships, so the junta decided to attack civilians in Buthodown. People's Defense Forces PDFs. In Zagaring region, a local PDF in Hatilan Township fired on junta troops terrorizing villages for an hour, killing 6. In Iadaw Township, a PDF attacked a camp of about 30 junta troops and pro-junta Paiu saw Hati terrorists with sniper fire yesterday, killing 7 of the regime operatives. Junta troops marauding villages in Tants Township were attacked by local PDFs yesterday, leading to a gunfight in which at least 5 troops and 1 PDF soldier were killed. This morning a PDF in Monawa Township bombed a junta convoy on the Shongu Road. Casualties aren't reported. There has been continuous fighting in Salingyi Township since junta troops debarked from boats on September 22. Local PDFs are ambushing and harassing the troops as they offload supplies and move up and down the river bank. In Mobye region's Pakoku Township, PDFs have fought a 9-day running battle with junta troops carrying out terrorist raids on civilians' villages. They say they have killed 14 of the troops and wounded more than 30, out of more than 500 in the area. Urban warfare. In Yangon, a junta admin office in Tamway Township was blown up by 2 urban PDFs last night, and another group bombed one of the junta's new 2-story concrete bunkers at a major downtown intersection in Yangon. In Mandalay, urban guerrillas bombed an apartment complex inhabited by non-striking junta collaborationist municipal staff in Mahaongmaya Township. 3 junta police at a guard post were wounded. Civil Disobedience Movement (CDM). The National Unity Government, in collaboration with the Kachin Government (KIO), has opened the Kachin State Comprehensive University in the Kyo capital of Lhasa, which is liberated territory. The junta dictator Min Aung Hlaing admitted in a speech that young people are leaving the country in droves. His response is to strictly control the number allowed to leave, and for those who do leave, to make them sign a contract pledging how much of their salaries they will send back to Burma, where the illegal regime effectively taxes about half of foreign currency remittances by enforcing an artificial exchange rate far below the floating rate. Aside from that, expatriate workers are much more likely to contribute to the armed resistance and CDM movement than to the regime that's causing the exodus. In Kangyi-down, Irrawaddy region, junta police have seized and kidnapped over 20 people for liking and sharing Facebook contest from an elected parliamentarian of the majority NLD political party, which the regime is trying to erase from the national scene. Similarly, the junta wants to find and punish the person who took the iconic photo of a father cradling his dead daughter killed by junta mortar fire in Mosit village 2 days ago. The image was shared here yesterday. This is truly a Maoist-type police state.